Have you ever wondered just how many Primogems are available in Genshin right now, or how many have been since day one of Genshin's release? I know I have, because I made a video on it many years ago, and I've been wanting to revisit it for a while, but I've been too lazy to update my spreadsheet with all the crazy new things they've added to the game. So let's get right on with it, and just to let you know, this is not going to be perfect, but I do believe I'm in the ballpark of the accurate number, starting with the biggest thing on the list. Some of you might be thinking it's the Spiral Abyss if you fully clear it every single week, or it's gotta be events, because there are so many. Well, dailies still have both of those beat by quite a bit at 91,200 primos as of the date of recording. That is almost enough primos to get a C6 limited 5-star if you win half of your 50/50s and go to 60 pity on average. Now in second place for the second highest source of primos is events. The total that I have based on the 2060 average is 76,220 Primogems. Cutting in while editing here, it turns out there actually is a reward page on all the past events. Now there are some problems here. As you can see here, version 1.0, it says it gives 4,470, and I don't think the events gave that much. I think it's including the new, like the beginner bonuses, which is why you got like 10 fates there and 25 wishes, as well as version 1.3, it says 660 plus. So what I did is I actually went up and added all these events, and every time one of these ones popped up, because there is more than one, I basically just averaged it out to a number that's around it, like 2180 here. And in that case, it got 81,620, which is pretty close to my estimate, but this is likely also including things like chests from Golden Apple Archipelago, which I grouped into my chest section, and it becomes a little bit messy. So I'm going to stick with my original estimate because I feel it's pretty damn close to the real number, given the way I grouped some things up and separated others. For the purpose of this, I'm pretty happy with this estimate. So we're going to move on to the Spiral Abyss. And this is not only the Spiral Abyss, but the Imaginarium Theater as well. And this had to be broken up in Legacy Spiral Abyss, where it used to reset every 14 days and be the only endgame mode, and the split where it became a monthly reset for both Imaginarium Theater and Spiral Abyss. The Legacy Spiral Abyss that ended on June 5th, 2024 gave 57,600 Primogems total. The Imaginarium Theater and Spiral Abyss combined since then have each given 4,000, which equals a total of 65,600 primos. Now brace yourself for impact, because it is a steep fall off in the amount of primos earned from each individual system after those three big ones. For example, the next biggest after those are chests at 19,936 primos total. Again, this is a big estimate based off of the number of chests from the wiki page on the official wiki, as well as averaging out the rewards. I'll put the chart up on screen so you can see it right now. After that, you may be surprised to hear it's actually achievements at 11,045, which is a number that really surprised me personally. That is a lot of primos from achievements. Granted, there are a lot of achievements in this game, and some are an absolute nightmare to obtain. In terms of primos per hour spent playing the game, achievements have got to be one of the worst ones to actually target. Just let them come when they come. Another surprising entry coming next, to me anyway, is World Quests at 7,000 primos on the dot. Following that is actually maintenance compensation. Those total to 11,100 primos. And in recording that line, I actually realized I had forgotten to update the primo codes. The primo codes that we get for every Genshin live stream. It's actually the same number as the last one because they both give 300 on the exact same schedule, and that's 11,100. As for the other kinds of primo codes, the ones that just randomly get given away, those are a lot more difficult to find. The wiki page shows the most recent ones, and the history shows a ton of codes that don't give Primogems, as well as the stream primo code. So I estimate the real number to be about 3,000 based on my old data. Next up on the list is bug fixes at 4,000 Primogems total. This number is another one that's difficult to find the history of, but I know I had an accurate number before, and since then we also had New Valet's bug fix, which was 1,600, which nearly doubled the old number I had at 2,200, and then I just added a couple more because I know Mika had a bug fix, and I can't remember what else. They don't happen these days as much as they used to, and sometimes I don't even think they give out primos for it anymore. Now we're into a lot of the smaller ones, and these ones I'm not going to read out in order, and just the order that I put them into my spreadsheet. So we got test runs at 1,120 Primogems total. The daily check-in from the calendar on the website. In its entire lifespan, it's only given out 2,580 Primogems. Surveys. I could only ever find one survey that ever gave out Primogems, and it gave out 100. Archon quests and exploration bonuses offered post 5.0. So far, these have given out 1,900 primos. Spiral Abyss floors 1 to 8 have given 20 2,400. Furniture sets, even though this is extremely unrealistic because it would require you to own every single character in the game, have a potential of giving out 3,600 primos so far. Adventure rank rewards have given 950, Adventurer's Handbook has given 900, Animoculus have given 90, Geoculus 90, Electroculus 540, Dendroculus 540, Hydroculus also 540, Pyroculus so far already 900, Teapot Trust rank 600, tutorials as of 5.2, roughly 481, although some tutorials give 2. I really don't know how many. I'm basing it off of 1 primo per, so this is an underestimate. Discovering statues and waypoints have given 2,435. One-time domains have given 920. First journey together, this was a beginning event for Genshin, is 1,760. TCG rank up rewards plus the manual is 840. Imaginarium Theater permanent rewards is 1,500. Shrine of the Depths pre-Natlin, which have given 40 each per chest, was 1,920. Shrine of the Depths post-Natlin, 600 in total. Character story quests have given 3,300. Archon quest, 2,270. Hangouts have given 1,140, rip Hangouts. And finally, Ascension quests have given 400. Oh, but we're not done yet, because that was only the Primogem reward. Some of you may have already been wondering where the hell the wish is at, the Acquainted Fates and the Intertwined Fates. Now, total, if you are not ascending every single character in the game, you could have gotten 545 standard wishes, which is a Primogem value of 87,200, almost rivaling what you can get from dailies. Now, like the furniture quest, if you for some reason own every single character and have ascended them all, you would get a total of 818 standard wishes, or a primo value of 130,880 Primogems, far surpassing the 91,200 that dailies have given. And that is not even the highest value in the game, because there's still Welkin, which I will go over shortly. Now for the Intertwined Fates, also known as the limited wishes, the free-to-play total is 370 wishes, or 59,200 primos worth. As for the paid version that involves the battle pass, that is 518 total limited wishes, or in Primogem value, 82,880. Now moving on to the biggest paid source of primos. Welkin, if you have had it every day since day one, would have given you 151,500 primos. That is 90 every single day and an extra 300 for each Welkin you buy. As for the raw Primogems from the Battle Pass, those have given 25,160 since launch. And if you bought Prime Gaming once, you would have gotten 60 Primogems. Already over 500,000 primos. And that number isn't even counting the Primogem total that the wishes you earned were worth either. And if you're curious about top-up bonuses, since Genshin's launch, top-up refreshes have happened 5 times, and that gives a grand total of 65,400 bonus primos. Or if you're including the value of the base pack as well, 130,800. That number still doesn't match the value of Welkin Moon. Okay, cutting in here again at the end because I found a few extra things. I forgot all the appreciation mails from all the Game of the Year and stuff. All those things, those add up to 7,400 primos. And among all those appreciation mails are also 6 limited wishes. I can confidently say I still miss things, and I purposely left out web events. They suck. Attaboy!